Hey kids, welcome to Glen's Drum Emporium. We are down in the dungeon cleaning up some drums that I purchased yesterday. We're going to focus on one snare drum that came with the deal. It came with two snare drums, this drum set that I bought, Tama Superstar kit. I love Tama. But the owner threw in this other snare for a little bit of an increase in price. I had not heard of this drum model before, although I've heard of Remo drums. I always liked Remo drums when Terry Bozzio was playing them and Louis Bellson. The Acousticon shell, it's their technology. So I'm going to show you this drum. It's apart right now. Just going to tilt the little camera down. So this is Remo's Acousticon shell pinched between thin metal. And this metal apparently came in various, came in brass, bronze, nickel, and maybe one other one. All the lugs are loose right now. I took them all off and cleaned them all one by one. But it's a thin layer of metal pinched like on either side of this Acousticon wood shell. Acousticon is some type of fiber that they came up with, fiber shell. Anyways, this is textured like crazy. It is very cool, and it almost looks like brass, but I can't tell. It doesn't really list it. I don't think it says on the inside. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, it does not. It just gives a serial number, which this one was made May 15th, 2003. So the snare drum is 20 years old. The inside looks a little sensitive to touch. So if you have oily fingers, so obviously it's metal. And I don't know how to clean it. Like I say, there isn't much on this drum. They built kits too, and to rave reviews. The reviews I've seen, all good. There's a couple of videos online with them playing these drums, and they sound fantastic. I have not tried this out yet. Like I say, I just bought it. The guy was unloading a whole bunch of stuff, and he threw this in for the deal, and I said, okay, I'll take a chance on it. I've never heard of this gold crown line, but they are top of the line. So the lugs are 3-piece. Don't mind my band-aid. And they go in here, and they're kind of like traditional rod lugs, but in 3 pieces, which I thought was pretty cool. And they were well made. Definitely got the reinforcing bracket in there, which a lot of companies don't put in. Not mentioning any names, but I've had a few companies where the lugs kind of break. So I'm going to put this one back on. It's the last of it. The rims are all clean. I'm going to try. I'm going to go with a clear snare skin Ambassador Remo, and on the other side I'm going with fiber skin. Just for no other reason than I had one brand new one, and this has a vintage kind of vibe to it, so I'll tighten all the lugs down and give it a test. So I don't know if you can see the finish on this, but it is textured, like it is not smooth. But you can see the highlights of what looks to be brass. I don't know if you can tell by looking at that, but that is pretty unique. And there's the logo badge, although it's upside down, just because I've got the drum upside down. But Remo, one of the world's leading drum skin manufacturers, plus they make a lot of percussion pieces. So yeah, so I don't know what to clean this with. I've just been kind of careful because I don't want it to have issues, like with oxidation. But under the lugs, I've been just a slight bit of moisture just to clean it just a bit under the lugs. But the drum is relatively clean. The lugs were filthy. They're a hard lug to clean because the dust gets in here, so I just took them off, made it a lot easier. In the videos I've heard, this drum is fantastic sounding. I love it. So I hope it sounds as good in person as it does in the videos. So, and like I say, I bought it basically as a gamble because I really didn't, I wasn't really looking for that. I was basically looking to buy the Superstar drum set. And I did. And I'm cleaning all this stuff with Autosol. I don't know if you know what Autosol is. I'll show you in a sec. This is the last piece on this kit to be cleaned. And I'll tighten these all down. Snug, snug. And just give them a wipe. So this is what I clean most of my stuff with. Metal polish, Autosol. This stuff works fantastic. Got a little elbow grease to do with it. But anyways, it comes in a box like this. I've been using this for years on lots of stuff. So, and over there is the drum set I bought with the snare. This is my Superstar drum set. That's stock there for now because it's going to be cleaned and cleaning it in my work area here, but we are tight for space, definitely. I've got a few drum sets up for sale. So we just keep kind of rotating the stuff. Anyways, we'll get this back together, do a demo with it, and a demo with the Superstar drum set, which also comes with a matching snare and hardware. We'll give it a test drive and all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. Yeah, give this drum a little test here. I just did a rough tuning on it. It's loud. Put a little bit of a muffling on it. So definitely has a metalish vibe to it. I like it. It's definitely got an overtone that wants to go wild, but I don't mind a little overtone though. Even the most smallest amount of muffling can help. the camera probably doesn't capture that too much, but I put the fiber skin on just to warm it up a bit. I mean, it'll probably sound fantastic with a coated ambassador. Got quite the rim shot. Let's go without muffling. Definitely has a metal or what's the word I'm looking for? Anyways, it sounds like a metal snare. I guess it basically is. With the skin of metal on the outside, the skin of metal on the inside with wood in between. I don't know, the wood seems to give it the warmth and maybe the volume. It doesn't take that much to muffle it. Loosen the strainer off. Let's go with a little bit of. I like it. Definitely sounds different than my other stuff, so. That's it, kids. The Remo gold crown snare in what I believe to be either a brass or a bronze outer and inner metal there. Not totally sure. Do a little more research on it, but it's definitely one of the two. Sounds great. Thanks for watching.